Before you draw from life, something alive, what you would do in the 19th century was first you learn how to draw the Bargue plates, and the whole Bargue course was made for 11-year-old students. After you finish the Bargue plates, you start by drawing from sculptures, as you see in here. So these are casts, they are plaster casts, copies. Because that means that all the art academies around the world could have copies of the greatest masterpieces. Because we reproduce them in plaster. And you draw from the plaster. So that's one example. Another example, it's a plaster cast of hand. And you use the Bargue Method to get the proportions right and then to get the shading right. Because the Bargue Method captures all of that. It's not just lines, but we're starting with the envelope, which is the first thing. This is a drawing made by John Singer Sargent when he applied to the Faculty of Fine Arts in Paris, École des Beaux-Arts. He was 18 years old when he drew this from life, so it was drawn from a sculpture, and it's an exam piece because it even has the stamp of the École des Beaux-Arts. And it has the notes written by the teachers. So it's an exam piece made by an 18-year-old. Back in the 19th century, this was the minimum requirement. You had to draw like this to enter any art college. Nowadays, this is the maximum of some so-called PhD artists. So it's pretty shocking how much we decay in our ability to draw. So this is another painting by John Singer Sargent. So this very, very quick study. Classical technique allows you to be the quickest artist as well. It starts very slowly. So first you take hours to draw an envelope because you are beginners and it takes a while to learn this. But once you learn it, you are the best painters that exist out there. And you can draw and paint anything. And you can really see the zigzags on some parts of the drawing where you didn't have time to refine it. So for example, the folds of the fabric in multiple areas are still totally zigzaggy. It was the beginning of the structure of the painting. In places where you had more time, curves were introduced. They come later, curves. If you do an X-ray, you will see that very clearly. Okay? Thanks to modern science, now we know how many of these paintings were done. Because you have many ways of analyzing a painting. X-rays are very valuable, but there's many other methods. X-rays is just one of them. And it reveals the layers.